Hello friends, welcome to Yash Touch channel. I am Yash. Today I am making video for MIC which is used in inspection plan. As you know, previously I made video for all inspection types. So one of my friends suggested me that he has problem to understanding MIC's concept. So that's why I am making this video related to MIC. As you know, for any inspection type, there are some prerequisites like inspection plan, and second prerequisites is MICs. So MICs are quantitative MIC and qualitative MIC, and there are a lot of video available on net also. I also made one video related to qualitative MIC and quantitative MIC, but today's video is different. In MICs, there are one field, complete copy model, incomplete copy model, and reference characteristics. So these fields are very easy to understand, but some consultant or some new freshers people are not easily understand. So that's why I'm making this video. So as showing on this master inspection characteristics chart, today I made three MICs. One for MICs is height, second is for hardness, and third is for gauge. So in height, I made complete copy model. In hardness, I will make incomplete copy model, and in gauge, I will make reference indicator. So with the help of this sheet, I make their lower limit and upper limit with respect to this inspection type chart. So friends, let's move towards demo. As you know, T code for creating inspection characteristics, or a T code for creating master inspection characteristics, QS21. Here I made height. So it's easy to create master inspection characteristics. I made one video also, so you can check. Here I click on quantitative MIC. Here I put release. Here I put complete copy model. As per my sheet, for MIC's height, I maintain complete copy model, and I maintain range in between 10 to 30. So friends, here I maintain short text. Here I maintain search field. I click on control indicator. Here I click on some control indicator which is necessary. Then I will click on decimal places. Here my unit is mm. Now as per showing on this chart, my lower limit is 10 and upper limit is 13. So here I put my lower limit is a 10 and upper limit is a 30, and click on it. Now I want to save my MIC height. Here message come characteristics height was created. So friend, my next MIC is hardness. In hardness, I use incomplete copy model with range 20 to 40. So now again I goes to same screen. My plant is 1000. Here I put hardness as a MICs. Enter. Here I click quantitative MIC. Here I put release, and here I put incomplete copy model. Here search field, I maintain hardness. In search field also I maintain word hardness. Now I look friends, now when I click on control indicator, there is no any chance, or there is no any field lower limit, upper limit, and target value will come. Here I click on control indicator. Here there are three fields come: lower specification limit, upper specification limit, check value. So I click on mandatory data and I click here, then I click. So once I click, friend, there is only mandatory data comes, but not any value related data, because here is no tick. There is no any quantity data comes. So now I want to save. So this is the difference between complete copy model and incomplete copy model. When I use that MIC in certain inspection plan, then you will better know how these changes happen. So I will show you during create an inspection plan. So my next step is to create MIC with reference characteristics indicator, and my lower limit is 50 and my higher limit is 80. Yes. So same here, I put gauge, enter. Here I click quantitative characteristics. Here I click on release. Here I click on reference characteristics. Here search field, I use gauge, and in short text also I use gauge. Now I click on control indicator. Here I click on lower limit, upper limit, check target value, sampling procedure as usual. Now I click here. Here also I put my decimal place as a 2, unit mm. Here my target value is, as showing on the chart, my target value is 65. My lower limit specification limit is 50 and higher limit is 80. Now I want to click on continue. Okay. There is space. Yes. Now I want to save this MIC. So friends, as showing on the master inspection characteristics chart, I made MIC's height, hardness, and gauge with complete copy model, and their specification limit stays 20. I made MIC hardness with incomplete copy model. In that MIC, I'm not maintaining, or there is no chance of maintaining any value, but this value I will maintain on inspection plan. I will show you. In MIC gauge, I maintain reference characteristics indicator, and I maintain 50 to 80 range of lower limit and upper limit. So friend, my next step is to create inspection plan for related material, and I use MIC, one MIC of that particular material. So currently my material is 1940, where I use this MIC height. So friends, T code for creating inspection plan is nothing but QP01. Here is my finished material. 1943 is my finished material. Here I maintain uses as a 5 and status as a 4, because this inspection lot is for production inspection lot or purchase inspection lot, anywhere, no problem. Now I click on operation. Here friends, I maintain control key as a QM01. Here I maintain control key as a QM01. Now I click on inspection characteristics. As showing on the master inspection characteristics chart, I use MIC height for that material 1943. So my MIC is nothing but height, and I use sampling procedure sample 1. Enter. I check consistency. Yes, there is no any error or warning message. I want to save it. My next step is, as showing on the master inspection characteristics chart, my next step is to create hardness as a MIC. I already created. My next step is to create inspection plan for material 1944 with use of hardness as a MIC. So friends, T code as usual QP01. Here I put my finished material. Here I put my plant. Enter. Here I put uses as a 5, status as a 4. click on operation. Here, friend, I put control key QM01. Now click on inspection characteristics. Now, as showing on the inspection type chart, my MIC is hardness for that particular material 1944. So here I put hardness as a material, and my sampling procedure is sample 1. So friends, now you observe what changes will happen of this MIC, that is we use incomplete copy model. So I click, or I'm put on enter button. Here the system will show, or system will tell me to put target value, to put lower limit and to upper limit. So I put target value as showing on the inspection chart. My target value is 30. My lower specification limit is 20, and my higher upper limit, that is 40. Enter here. Enter here, and now here the same MICs will come: upper limit, lower limit, target value. Now I want to check consistency. Yes, consistency is okay. Now I want to save it. So friends, what is the difference you observe here? In complete copy model, MICs are directly fetched in complete copy model. But in incomplete copy model, there is no provision for making quantity during creation of MIC. So during creation of plan, we can maintain this lower limit, upper limit as per our choice. But there is no any choice available in complete copy model. In complete copy model, system directly takes lower limit, upper limit with the which we already created during creation of MIC. So this is major difference between complete copy model and incomplete copy model. In complete copy model, system already fetch MIC's all details like lower limit, upper limit and target value. But in incomplete copy model, system not fetch, because there is no provision of during creation of MIC, there is no provision to put target value, lower limit, upper limit. We can put during creation of inspection plan. We can put during creation of inspection plan. Now friend, my third step is to create inspection plan for these two material 1945 and 1946 with gauge as a MIC, because we maintain reference characteristics for that particular gauge. So my next step is I put here 1945 the material, my plant is 1000. Then I will click, I maintain uses as a 4, status as a uses 5, status 4. I click on operation. Here I put my control key QM01. Here I put indicator. MIC, as you know, I maintain here gauge and sampling procedure sample 1. Enter. Now friends, if I scroll right side, you know properly lower limit is 50 and upper limit 80 and target value 65. Here is lower limit 50, upper limit 80. This properly fetch. Now I want to check consistency and save it now. Now for another material, I maintain the same setting. Why I use this two material, I will show you. So same procedure I will maintain for this material also 1946. Here I put my MIC, here I put my sample. Sampling procedure, consistency check is okay. There is no any error or warning message. I want to save it. So friend, as showing on the inspection chart, all my inspection plan are ready. My first inspection plan Q9 1943, that I use height as a MIC with lower limit 10 and higher limit 30. In material 1944, I use hardness as a MIC, and in inspection plan I put MIC 20, lower limit and higher limit 40. For the material 1945 and 1946, I use gauge as a MIC and my lower limit 50, and I maintain lower limit 80 in inspection plan in MIC during creation of MIC. For only incomplete copy model, I maintain lower limit and upper limit in inspection plan. So here is somewhat different. Yes, only for that material I maintain lower limit and upper limit in inspection plan. Here I put inspection plan. Yes. And for the remaining two materials, I put lower limit and upper limit in during creation of MIC. So friends, my next step is to show you how these changes will happen. Means if you maintain complete copy model, what changes happen? If you maintain incomplete copy model, what changes happen? And if you maintain reference characteristics, what changes happen? So first, in complete copy model, I want to go change mode. In complete copy model, I want to go change mode. So my height is the MIC. Sorry, I want to go change mode. Height is my MIC where I use complete copy model. So now I want to change my lower limit, upper limit for that particular MIC. So currently my lower limit and upper limit is 1020. So I maintain lower limit as a 12 and higher limit as a 35. And I want to save this MIC. Again, I want to check whether this properly fetch or not. Yes, my lower limit is 12 and my upper limit is 35. I want to save it. Here also I maintain, again, my lower limit is 12 and higher limit is 35. Now, lower limit is 10 and higher limit is 35. Now I want to check whether these changes will takes place for that particular material inspection plan or not. So friends, I will move towards inspection plan 1943. Click here. Sorry, I want to change this. Firstly, I maintain change mode. In change mode, I will see whether these changes will text or not. I click on inspection characteristics. So in inspection characteristics, my MIC is height and my sampling procedure is sample 1. But my lower limit is 10 and upper limit is 30. My lower limit is 10 and upper limit is 30. Because when I change my lower limit is 12 and my upper limit 35 in MICs, but this changes is not catch in inspection plan for that particular material because I use complete copy model. I use complete copy model. In incomplete copy model, suppose we can't maintain our lower limit and upper limit during creation of MIC. We directly maintain here in inspection plan. So now I want to change it from 30 to 50. I want to directly change in inspection plan. So I click on inspection plan. 1 minute, I click on inspection plan. T code for change inspection plan is nothing but QP02. Here I maintain my finished material 1944. Here I maintain my plan, enter. Now I click on inspection characteristics. Friends, here is my MIC is hardness and my what I say, lower limit is 20 and upper limit is 40. Now I want to change it to 30 to 50. I want to change it. Here I change 30. Here I change 50. Target value also I want to change it 35. Okay, no problem. Now I want to check consistency. Save the result. again I want to check whether these changes will properly done or not. I want to click on characteristic. So with 1944 material, lower limit 30, upper limit 50 and target value 35, all changes properly fetched or changes are properly done. I want to save. Means when I use incomplete copy model, I want to maintain all the data related to lower limit, related to upper limit and target value in inspection plan only. So when I maintain all data in inspection plan, they only properly fetched. Now friends, I move towards reference characteristics. As you already seen, I maintain two material, and in both material I maintain MICs as a lower limit 50 and upper limit 80. So friends, I want to change my lower limit as a 60 and my upper limit as a 100. So as a regular procedure, I go towards 1 minute. As a regular procedure, I go towards MIC change mode. Here I maintain my MIC gauge, enter. As you know, here is reference characteristics indicator. Now I want to click on quantitative data. Here I want to maintain my lower limit as a 60, my lower limit as a 60 and my upper limit as a 100. My upper limit as a 100 as showing on the inspection type chart. My lower limit as a 60 and my upper limit as a 100. So I want to save this. So friend, when I save, one pop-up come, because this is the functionality of reference characteristic, that when I change any lower limit, any upper limit value in MICs, automatic this value will fetch in our inspection plan also, automatic. So before I want to save that material, I will show you one inspection plan which I made earlier. In this inspection plan, my MIC's limits are like 50 to 80, because yet I am not saving it. So now once again I go to the characteristics. Here my lower limit and upper limit is 60 and 100. Now I want to save it. Once I save, the system give pop-up. Should the old version be replaced with new one? I click on yes. Key dates come. Now friends, here the screen show that this MIC we can use two material. This MIC we can use two material or two inspection plan. So now I click both material and one by one I click on this replacement, because my MIC I had changed the lower limit, upper limit, but these changes will yet not move towards inspection plan. Once I use start replacement, then only it's possible. Now I click on replacement. Here message come, inspection plan with plan group is saved and the replacement was successful. I click back again. I want use second one also and click on replacement button. Same message will come here, replacement was successful. Now I want to go back. Now friend, as showing on the inspection material inspection characteristics chart, these two material 1945 and 1946, we use gauge as a MIC and maintain reference characteristics. Now my before changing reference characteristics, lower limit and upper limit is 50 and 80, and my new lower limit and upper limit is 60 and 100. So friend, I want to check now whether these changes will successfully fetched in this two inspection plan or not. So one by one I will check. Currently yes, I maintain inspection material number 1945 and plant 100. Enter here. I'm going to inspection characteristics. Yes, In right side, lower limit is 60, upper limit is 100. Lower limit 60, upper limit. For next material also I want to check. My next material is 1946. I go back sides also. Yes. My next material is 1946. Here I maintain material, plant, go to the inspection characteristics. So friends, you know that my lower limit and upper limit will change from older one to newer one, that is 60 to 100. So friend, this is the basic difference between complete copy model, incomplete copy model, and reference indicator. So in short, I will again tell you that in complete copy model, we can use MIC parameter like lower limit, upper limit, and the same MICs will fetch in inspection plan. Once we can change in MIC in uh, uh, once we can change our lower limit and upper limit in MICs, so the same cannot be fetched here because we use complete copy model. In incomplete copy model, there is no provision to maintain lower limit, upper limit in creation of MIC, but we can use directly in inspection plan. So friends, some companies requirement is that our lower limit, upper limit continuously changes because our MIC is hardness. So hardness for, suppose my material is A is different and hardness for material B is different. So if I maintain hardness as a range between 20 to 40, but my for material B, my hardness range is 80 to 100. So in that case, how it is possible each time to change? So that's why incomplete copy model indicator play very important role. Next is reference indicator. Friends, as you know that in big industry, there is requirement that my MIC's limit we can change frequently, and the same MIC limit we want to automatically fetch in the inspection plan. So this changes will happen through reference indicator characteristics as I already shown you. So friend, this is more about master inspection characteristics and their parameter details. Next time I will come with one important feature in creation of inspection plan, that is dependent characteristics. Meanwhile, you can like the channel, subscribe it, share it, keep touch with Yash Touch. Thank you.